Hi guys, Currency Gamers here today with another video. Today we're going to go over the trade I took. I think it was on Wednesday. You got just over 1% of this trade. Nothing much for the week, but it's still profit at the end of the day. So I'm going to go over the reason why I took the trade, my draws and liquidity for that day, and just basically trade breakdown so you guys can get a bit of an in-depth view of my psychology. And also I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos to go over how I enter trades. That is quite a broad question, but I'm going to try to answer it as best as I can without revealing, let's say, everything to do with my trading plan, if that makes sense. But let's go into it today. So if you remember on Eurgbp, we were discussing, let me delete all this, don't need that. We were discussing the range we were in on the daily time frame, and we were discussing this from the start of last week. Okay, so we were discussing this high here and this low here. Okay, so when we were discussing this, what do we know about ranges? When ranges form, we usually will see a retracement down into a discount portion of price, or a discount PD array. Now we had two discount PD arrays last week on the daily time frame we were mainly looking at. We had this fair value gap here, and we also had this fair value gap here. Now when we use our Fibonacci tool, what fair value gap are we more likely to see price return to? The fair value gap that's probably below 50% and in almost a 62% retrace level. Hence why I was more favoring this fair value gap to get drawn to. And considering how we didn't really react much of this one was more my draw on the daily time frame. Okay, going down to the H12 again, you see we also have another fair value gap here, right? And even for more confidence, you can see that the H12 was respecting this fair value gap here to then also go bearish. So a lot of confluence is to show that the higher time frame at the moment is respecting bearish PD arrays. Okay, again now to the 4 hour. Now let me remove this for now. My main PD array I was keen off on this day was the fair value gap we had created late New York session on the H4 time frame. Considering it's a H4 time frame PD array, we can have a lot of confidence that it will hold and provide shorts for us from that area. Okay, going down to a lower time frame, the H1 wasn't as clean, to be fair, but still H1 structure is still bearish, and we nevertheless still are in a H4 fair value gap. Going down to the M15, now this is where things got really nice. We hit that fair value gap on the H4 here, and we had a nice M15 MSB. So we broke structure here in the M15. Okay, we go down again to the M5. Now this trade was simply a simple, you could say OT, could say order block entry, but my entry is basically off this order block here, as you can see, based off this M15 MSB, and based on the fact that we tapped this H4 fair value gap, and also the fact that we're going down to a daily discount. Okay, so you see how all those conflicts are lining up for one entry. Okay, so now considering this entry happened at around 4 p.m. New York time, usually at 4 p.m. I like to not take any trades after that. Well, considering you hadn't had any trades that week, and this trade had a lot of confluences going for it, and I was so bearish on Eurgbp, I just took the chance and took an entry as soon as we hit this level here. Okay, and I said to myself, hopefully before 5 we can get a run down to our target, which is just over 2R. But yeah, so as you can see, we hit that level, we dropped, and then just after 5 o'clock I exited the trade, because 5 o'clock is pretty much dead time. Like, I'm not really interested in what happens after the price at 5 o'clock. And you can see that that was literally just over 1% on that trade there. Okay, so 1.3R roughly around is what I ended up the week with this week. Didn't really take many trades, but nevertheless growth is growth. Do you know what I mean? 1.3% on a £100,000 account is 1.3 bags. You've got to look at things like that. It's not about the amount of trades that you're taking, it's about the quality of trade you're taking. So you've just got to stay humble and just take your shot when the shot arises. Okay, looking at it in hindsight, had I have held this, you can see we would have hit our target, but at the end of the day we didn't hold it. You know, we took it out here and we still ended out the week in profit. So can't really complain with that. So that was the trade breakdown for my trade on Wednesday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back again tomorrow with a weekly breakdown for what I'm expecting for the upcoming week. Okay, but February, getting into the swing of things now, should see a lot more volatility and a lot more opportunities in the market. So thank you guys for watching, and good luck and enjoy the rest of your weekend.